Rental properties in Columbia range from traditional apartment complexes to purpose-built student rentals, to sometimes an entire house rented out, or even just a room in a house.
The City of Columbia enforces the rental unit conservation law. What that means is that all rental property in the city needs to be registered and inspected by the city.
Neighborhood Services is the city department responsible for the inspections. It will also note violations and re-inspect if needed for compliance. Right now, those inspections happen once every 5 years. But a new system is being considered that would change that.
I think it's really encouraging to see so much support for the tiered inspection system.
The tiered system Columbia leaders are considering would inspect problem properties more often, while allowing well-maintained rentals to go longer between inspections. Some violations are minor and could include something as simple as a roll cart violation. Another category includes overgrown yards and landscaping. But it's the more serious violations that would likely put a landlord on the list for more frequent inspections. Now, some of the violations that Neighborhood Services sees are severe violations. Some of those types of violations include mold, no working smoke alarms or fire alarms, structural damages, and even electrical hazards.
Our understanding based on conversations with tenants that increasing the frequency of inspections, especially in larger complexes, would be beneficial because it would leave less issues to be overlooked that tenants are experiencing, whether that be maintenance, mostly maintenance issues there.
Guy also said that more frequent inspections would allow for fewer maintenance issues to occur. In a survey conducted by the city about the potential ordinance change sent out to tenants and landlords, the main concern of tenants was a potential increase in rent. The main concern of landlords was that this potential ordinance could be unfair towards landlords.
If they manage their property well, of course they're not interested in having additional inspections. I also think that there is a realization that there are some properties that need to have more frequent inspections because they're in disrepair.
On Columbia's Be Heard website, Neighborhood Services pointed out the system in Ames, Iowa, where a tiered system is used, tying inspection frequency to past compliance. Some of the takeaways were more inspection of problem properties, fewer inspections of compliant properties, and emphasizing over-occupancy and life safety issues. Guy says it's encouraging that some landlords support the proposal.
I think it's really interesting and encouraging to see that in the report that even 53% of landlords supported the tiered system.
The next steps would be for Neighborhood Services to conduct a pilot program of the system. Vijay Vishwanathan, KMU8 News, Columbia.